So, ladies and gentlemen, this presentation had an origin that ended up not being the ultimate subject matter of today. I was thinking of giving you guys a battle between two blue dial watches, the SBDC 047 Transocean, which has like a purple blue dial, has ceramic, it has proprietary lugs, so you cannot do a bracelet switch. Dia-shield coating, very rich looking watch, and I was going to compare it to the 053, the SBDC 053, and I was going to talk about the daytime lume looking so stunning against the blue dial, and the open bezel style that makes this 42 play more like a 45, and I was going to compare them. And what I really discovered is that this presentation is really not about which one I like more. I mean, honestly, it would be a tough call. I would probably go with the 047 because it has the more expensive ceramic bezel. It has the crown at the 4 o'clock, which is more comfortable. It's a little more distinctive in the way they did the lug, even though you can't change the bracelet. It's a very rich looking watch, though. I mean, honestly, I would not part with the 053. Let me just tell you the truth. This 047 is my #1 watch, and the 053 is my #2 watch. And these would be the two watches I would keep in my collection. And so really what it made me think about is this presentation is really not a comparison. It's about wrist satisfaction. And it's about the color blue. And it turns out that my blue dial watches provide the most wrist satisfaction. McMahon, what is wrist satisfaction? All right, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who don't know me, I am a watch nerd. And a lot of you guys are watch nerds, and you're going to identify with what I'm about to say. Those of you who aren't watch nerds, you're going to go, dude, get a life. But I'm going to tell you the truth. Here's what I do. Here's what other watch nerds do, all right? When we wear a watch on any given day, at the end of the day, when we're done wearing that watch, we evaluate our watch wearing experience. We do. We evaluate the experience. We ask questions. What kind of day did I have with such and such watch? Did the watch measure up? Was I feeling it? Was it singing on my wrist? Did I regret choosing this watch? Should have I chosen a different watch? These are the questions we ask. And ultimately what it's really about is satisfaction. When you buy a watch, when you covet a watch, you look at it and you get it and you put it on your wrist and you wear it out. It needs to be satisfying. It has to satisfy. Come on. And a lot of you guys who aren't watch nerds, you don't care. It needs to tell time, dude. Shut up. A lot of us, we want satisfaction. We have to feel it on our wrist. It has to be part of our identity, who we are, the whole shebang. And I'm going to tell you, blue dial is the most satisfying. Not any blue dial, not any blue watch. These two, the 047 and the 053. These two, this one must be upside down. McMahon, get a hold of yourself. These are my two favorite watches. I never regret wearing these. They have the most pop. I can wear them with blue, gray, black. I won't wear them with red. I don't know. I don't wear red and blue together. I'm not an American flag when I walk around. It's bizarre. It's not the 4th of July around here. But these are my top two watches. And I have to tell you something crazy about wrist satisfaction. I struggle with my two quartz watches when it comes to wrist satisfaction. I have two gorgeous quartz watches. I have a Seiko Tuna, and I'm going to tell you, I'll wear it. And the satisfaction is not the same as these two, and the only thing I can think of is it's quartz. I have a Citizen GPS military watch, a 3060. It's gorgeous. I put it on. It doesn't feel the same as wearing automatics. And so this is the #1 watch in my collection, the Transocean. #1. It's the richest watch. It has sapphire, it has ceramic bezel. I like where the crown is. And my second most satisfying watch is the 053. And these would be two. Now I have a third favorite. If I could only have 3 watches. This is crazy. I can't believe this happened to me. I don't even have the full kit. This watch has grown on me. It's not a watch that would have appealed to me a few years ago. This is the Seiko SBD C061. It has the crown and the 4 o'clock. It has certain cues that kind of remind me of a Rolex Submariner, but it's actually an homage to earlier Seiko models, I believe from the 60s. Now, what's crazy is I used to have, I've had the Orient Saturation Diver 3 times, and that's a fantastic watch. For those of you who have it, you have an amazing watch, amazing build quality. You've got the ceramic bezel. Here's what, I don't know what happened, but I've lost 50 pounds in the last 8.5 months. And I've find that the larger watches are not as appealing. And so you have, for me, this is a very simple watch, the 061. And you know, I'm a watch nerd, and whenever I wear a red shirt, I want a black dial watch with a black bezel. It's just like, I'm obsessive compulsive. And I did wear a red shirt to work yesterday. I wore this watch. I loved the experience. This gave me 100% satisfaction. There's something mature about this watch. There's something classy, elegant, timeless. I love the round lume dots. I love that it does not have an aluminum bezel like the Sumo. Not quite as distinctive as a Sumo in terms of the case design. Doesn't have those sharp angles. It's a little more plain. Kind of a plain watch. And who knows, maybe it's the plainness that appeals to me. I'm probably going to get the stock bracelet. I bought this off of Bruce Williams, and he took the stock bracelet off of it, and he put it on the blue dial, and then he sold it. And so for about $185, I can get the stock bracelet. I don't mind this end mill on it, but you see the stock bracelet, it's going to cover this little gap right here. It's going to give the watch a different look. I honestly don't even mind this. I just would like to have it in its full glory. And it's funny, I actually have it on my 2 other watches, the 053 that I showed you, the blue dial. But here's what's crazy. I know what my top 3 watches are. I could wear this 061, I could wear my 053 and my Transocean, and I really don't need any other watches. What are you going to do, McMahon? Are you going to sell your other 4 watches? I don't think so. I'm not going to do anything compulsive. You guys know me. I have a rebuy history, and we don't want to go into rebuys. That's a bad scene, man. I've been down that road. So I have a rebuy history, but these are the 3 watches in my collection that give me the most wrist satisfaction. I never have any doubts on those days, no regrets. This was going to be a battle between the blues, but really it was a contemplation on how blue gives me just enough pop and hits a sweet spot. It's different, and it has pop without being too crazy. You know, you see people who buy these cars with these really bright colors, and they look amazing. You know, vibrant orange or something, but you know, a couple years later they're sick of it, and they wish they would have got a metallic gray or gunmetal or something. And blue kind of hits a sweet spot. It's got pop, it's distinctive, but it's not too crazy. It's still somewhat conservative enough as color goes. I just wouldn't wear it with a red shirt. That would not happen. Anything else in my collection, orange, gray, blue, black, brown, whatever the case may be, I can wear it. If I was wearing something green or red, it would be the 061. I can't figure out the 061, why it's grown on me. It's really kind of a plain Jane, and yet somehow it works when I wear it. It speaks to me. Go figure that one out, man. Being a watch nerd is a full-time job, ladies and gentlemen. All right, tell me what you think. Until next time, I'm out.